And I just realized I've been talking, but I've been live streaming. Here's a funny stuff. So I've been live streaming for a couple of 3 minutes, and my mic was because one, it just makes you believe like, oh, it's a great game. But when you try the game yourself, or when you try out the product, you try an application, you say, oh, it's a good application because I can edit photos. But wait, it charges me with $50 per month, and I don't have that kind of money because one, I barely make a living just by having a bit of internet, play games, and have something to eat myself. So uh, just don't know lately. But yeah, fake advertising. And I did some, sometimes I made, I used the AI before because I was really annoyed. I made a sample instrumental track and I was lacking like a voice or two. And I just added an AI voice and I made something like a rap, like these YouTube ads are so annoying. But at the same time, they provide you with, they provide the people that, let's say you get copyright, and for to not get the copyright strike, like, taking to court, they just use the ad so that they can pay most of the money to the original of said song or of said video. You know what you mean it. Uh, but lately, the one I'm a gamer, and I speak from most of the gamer side. I see a lot of streamers doing a lot of advertising for companies for the game. I saw for Raid Shadow Legends, and I saw a lot of actors. I saw one from wrestling, WrestleMania. I saw some of it, and as much as those, the game, I never tried myself, but I heard that it's something close to how Divinity Original Sin or Dragons was Dragon Age was, with a team where you can control and switch between the warriors, the mage, and all that stuff. But that's not important. And the only thing Ray Charlotte I like about is just the advertisement. It was funny. It was well put together. And there's one thing good in advertisement. The game was is bad. Let's be honest here. But the advertisement were always humorous, and I appreciate that in trailers. But it's kind of a letdown that the game turned out like that. I tried a game, but just to pay past it because it advertises to go in game. Oh, play the game, and now you can get the special edition of heroes. Once you get all those special editions of those heroes or champions, and how let's say you fight yeah, let's say you fight with a lot of people and you lose, and sometimes you get depressed or just get irritated, and you just don't want to play the game anymore because, frankly speaking, no one, frankly speaking, everyone is a sore loser. Well, not everyone, but if you get addicted into playing for competition, you kind of feel like that. So, at one point, it is the fake advertising, but I see a lot of things on Facebook also. So I was like scrolling up on the clips. Sometimes there are people who have like animals and do a lot of tricks, like orcas tricks, and so on. And there's some moments when I saw like there was a dude, and he was in the clip like the ferry was here, and he stepped out of the ferry on the back of a crocodile, and the crocodile pretty much acted like a motorboat and pretty much gave him a lift to the other shore. I mean, let's think for a second. First of all, crocodiles are very much creatures. Uh, pretty, Crocodiles are pretty much creatures. Yeah, are pretty much creatures that are how should I say it? They are wild creatures. They are like prehistoric dinosaurs. They just let the instinct dictate their actions. And honestly, if I put my like if I put my leg on top of their back, I would just be history because that's not possible. And that's a lot of sharks, a lot of things. But seriously now, it's so difficult to differentiate the AI and the real life now. And it's, it's annoying because um, there are rare cases in the world where, let's say with the shark, there was a man, he found an egg shark. So it was like an embryo from a shark, and he nurtured it. He pretty much raised it at this point. No, it's true, Nightbird. It's true. I saw a lot of things, and this is one of them. So he raised it in an aquarium, um, to the point that it was too big to keep in an aquarium, and just released it into the ocean. And a couple of years later, he went to dive with the sharks, and it was a lemon sharks, in the reef. They're not aggressive, but you should not take your chances. And the shark recognized him as the one who raised him. Like I said, there are rare cases where animals feel your kindness, and they don't treat you as like what other people do naturally. And but yeah, just like my father told me, it's like 1% cases that this is real and happening, and the other percent not happening at all. Like I said, you have to have passion, not passion, you have to have kindness, because you treat an animal with kindness, that animal will respect you and will treat you the same way. You treat it with evil, oh, you're gonna get it. Karma is a bitch. Okay, sorry, that's let's forget about the swear words, but I don't lose up. Maybe on Kiba I can't use that word, but here it's just an expression. It just let it do that. Okay. So fake advertising, just like AI advertising or anything. But I hate it. I hate it. I hate it because um and it's not like I see a lot of ads also on the TV, but I don't watch TV anymore. Well, my TV nowadays is pretty much YouTube. I don't watch even TV channels anymore. Probably because I saw them already. No. But yeah, so ads, I dislike them quite a lot because let's say I listen to Spotify a lot. Well, Spotify sometimes they have ads and they advertise about things that I really don't want to listen about. And well, there was a podcast about ecosystem. I really like that one, but that's pretty much it. But seriously, besides that, fake advertising in general on YouTube is really annoying. And in the gamer community, it's a disgrace. And that's me speaking from a point of view. Because every game I saw on YouTube as an ad, I tried every one of them. And let me tell you, they were all bull crap. They were all bull crap. Like literally. And I don't know what's in the mind of those who are paid to do this. I don't think they even paid really good money just to, fake that. Oh, look, this game is good. Oh, you should do this. Okay, you're gonna have something going on there, buddy. Easy down. Let Easy down with the Red Bull. Just let it go. But yeah, that's pretty much how. But yeah, nowadays you don't see emotion in a streamer. You want to do an advertise, you want people to check out this game. Okay, here's an advice: be honest, because if you're not honest, those who watch you, like your fans, your followers, and they see you fake an ad, it's like you're faking, like, oh, so all the time you are streaming you're also faking it. It's just, it kind of gives you that vibe that maybe that person has been like this all the time. I mean, screw the money. The money, it doesn't matter here. At this point, I think originality is what makes someone really appreciated. Like I appreciate Fire Knight, for example. He's he is unique, and I really don't have any other words to say to him because even if I say a lot of words, it'll pretty much mean the same thing. It's a unique it's he's a unique individual, just like Kiba is also a unique individual. I maybe may have like, yeah, paid a lot of such things. They don't get paid more for his honesty. Surprised they are paid a lot for such things. Yeah, they are paid a lot for such things. uh Even so, I don't feel like myself to lie to some people just to try a game. Okay, uh yeah, just to try a game. Seriously, why? um I lied a lot. I'll be honest. I lied a lot to my parents when I was a kid, to the point of when something bad happened to me, they never believed me. So my leg was no, my knee was luxated to the point that it grew so big, it felt like the the grizzly bear kind of bit off a part of my leg. So they never believed me when I was in pain and aging. They thought I was faking it. So lying pretty much was a bad thing to me. And from that point on, I pretty much didn't want to do it again. Okay, you can lie sometimes. Lying is not bad, but keep it to a minimum and keep it to a point like, oh, I can't come to the party because, like, if you have a best friend and say, I can't come to the party, I feel tired. But at some point, if it's your best friend, if you just tell them honestly that you can't because you're tired, they'll pretty much understand it. But if there are some people which are irritating, yeah, you can mix a bit of one or two lies with it, saying, I can't, or maybe that person is too, it's an annoying person, it's irritatable, and just don't know how to shake him up. Because if you say something to him like you say straight to his face, he will think like, do you have a problem with me? Why didn't you say it from the beginning? Because at some point we are trying to get around him so that we don't hurt his feelings, but sometimes the best approach is just saying straight to his face. But there's some people who hate that. I mean, if I can say it to your face, if I don't say it as your best friend, then how are you going to face it in the real world where pretty much other people are like they're like vipers, they'll pretty much bite you immediately. They won't stay. They don't stay for a second, for 2 minutes, for 4 minutes. No, they're just gonna bite you and stab you in the back because that's how the real world works out there. Uh, there are a few cases where you find kindness, but don't get don't let your guard down because you see, that poor guy helped me when I needed. No, 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 no. People cover up things saying I'm kind by helping you, but they always have this thought that I helped this guy, but he has to give me something back. So in the past, kindness was pretty much like a diamond, very precious. Nowadays, I think it's just a myth, and it's pretty much sad that it happened this way. But yeah, that's it. But anyways, getting back to fake advertising. Yeah, my opinion, I wouldn't like myself to to lie to people. Like I said, I lied to my parents, they never believed me, and I had to face the consequences, and I feel bad for it. And I don't want to go through that again. So if someone asks me to advertise again, I will advertise it. They're probably gonna say, oh, be excited, be fake, I'm gonna do the opposite. I'll probably gonna be fired, and no one gonna sponsor me again. But if I'm honest to myself, I feel good. If I'm not honest to myself, I'm not feeling good. I feel like I'm faking myself, and I'm faking myself like the person of how I came to be. Tectone gets paid more for his honesty. Yeah, but everybody should pay for more for your honesty. At this point, honesty gets paid more for his honesty. Well, if there are some companies who are paid the streamers to be honest with their product, I actually commend them for that. But like I said, there are very rare cases of something like that to happen. I saw many signs of streamers like say PewDiePie. They say this is a scam, this is a fray, this is a frame, and years later they were right, but people didn't pay much attention to them. He's just saying that because he doesn't like it. He didn't try it that much. But yeah, when someone says that you should watch out for this software, it's not like they're saying that you shouldn't try it yourself. But I think they're saying it as a way to be aware of, things are not supposedly as they were before. Oh, hey girl, my dog came. She feels very lonely when she's alone, if that makes sense. No, she's very lonely. She always has this squeaky toy that she always brings with her. So when she was a puppy, She had this squeaky toy with her all the time. All of us pretty much have something that is from our childhood, and we keep it like it's our anchor in this world. And she has that squeaky toy with her. She brings it all the time. She treats it as her puppy, as her baby. But she's too old to have babies now because she has a lot of health. Well, we could castrate her, but that will face a lot of health condition problems. And I rather avoid the healthy problems. Nowadays, I'm going with her on a walk all the time because it helps me and it helps her. But yeah, I have to go with her a lot of times. And because she also got fat, well, I got fat also. So we're both fat in this point. Um, yeah, fake. uh, Just and another fake advertising. I think the biggest fake advertising I saw years ago, I think, was with Harry to like Roots to Show, I think was his name. From the Sideman, he was like making an advertisement on Prime and say, "Oh, this guy is good. Oh, the blue one, this is better. I like the purple one." But I tried that Prime. I took it out of curiosity. I think it was the yellow or the green one. I don't know which taste was it, but if like if you drink Red Bull, that's no problem. That's good. But if you take Prime, it feels like a chunk of cardboard. It feels like you take the dust from when the lava is settled, the dust or what came from it, uh, from the magma. It is kind of that taste. And don't ask me how I know what magma tastes because I don't know. I'm just imagining it. I'm just fantasizing right now because honestly, I don't know and I don't even want to find out. Probably because it tastes like salt. But oh, Muffin, how did you even know it tastes like salt? Well, I have a feeling, chalkboard kind of tastes like that. But yeah, it's generally speaking, it's no, that's not. Anyway, I tried Prime and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was awful. It was disgusting. And I don't know why people are still liking it. I mean, it's good for the athletes because it has a lot of sugar and sugar helps. Sugar is like an energy drink or something. Uh, but yeah, I saw even athletes that some of them have diabetes and they don't drink, or maybe they're allergic to something. But yeah, Prime is I don't know why people say Prime is a success. Well, it was a success because one, you have two YouTube personalities, Logan Paul and KSI at that point, and I think they just pretty much added sugar and water and that's it. They kind of mix sugar and water, and you have your energy drink. And then they slapped a etiquette on it and saying, "Oh, it's made from this has vitamin C, vitamin D, my tail, and so on, so on, so on." And even today, I see energy drink. I tried all the energy drink, but and even the ones for sports are saying this good for proteins, this good for that. Honestly, the best proteins you can get are pretty much from the fruits itself, from the source. So I don't think um, because they're mainly fabrics, they add a lot of things, and they don't even tell you. Maybe on the etiquette they say, it's from this, from this, from this, but you don't know that. And you have this thing horror that maybe they added something else besides what they written, or they just written that to cover up what they added. Imagine we're gonna grow tentacles. We have like a nuclear medicine. We're gonna grow tentacles, and then we're gonna be like the next extraterrestrials, and they say, "Hey, how's it going? I'm an extraterrestrial from Earth. Who are you?" But yeah, and that was my first impression on yeah, yeah. So that was my first impression of the 80, the movie, which, yeah, the 80, the classic one. I saw that movie. It's a classic. It's a classic. Tentacles. Oh God. Yeah, yeah. Because I saw a clip recently, and it wasn't one of the fabrics. They say that it's made from there's a juice. It's made from coconut. It's made from pineapple, from watermelon, exotic fruits and all that. And the next image they show cockroaches splattered and made into the dust, pastry dust, and then put into the juice, and you got yourself an energy drink. And that's the horror part of it because people say this is fake, but okay, this is fake, but in your head, you're thinking, people saying it's fake, but what if it isn't fake? What if it's actually true? And all this time, we've been lying about ourselves. We've been lying to ourselves. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they say that we shouldn't eat food anymore. We shouldn't eat the vegans were like, oh, we're not eating food anymore. Okay, okay, vegans, but that implies to not eat fruits also. Why? You have to eat insects. You have to be an omnivore because insects are good. Well, I think the crustiest as an insect. Honestly, I ate a grasshopper on a Chinese restaurant, and I think that was the most delicious and crunchiest chicken-like taste I ever did. My friends had like sushi, and some of that sushi, my goodness, those guys vomited all that sushi because it was 3 or 4 days old, and they still want to try. So on this side, it was like a new edition. They have grasshopper. It was like Moroccans. They were like, there was English people. They were like tourists from other countries, and I joined their group because it was funny once, and second the other ones were pretty much gloomy and all the time. I brought a car. Oh, I have a motorcycle. So they were pretty much talking about stuff. They were pretty much talking about stuff which is not my category, for example. um, it's unbelievable. I swear, it's unbelievable. But yeah, the grasshopper was very tasty. Um, it's disgusting, but it was tasty. And besides the sushi that the other guys had, yeah, that's what I was going to say. We have sushi, so the sushi was 75% the price. But why did they put it 75%? Because they wanted to sell it so that it doesn't affect their profit in some way. There are a lot of restaurants who do that sometimes, and you even see them in supermarkets where they put 30%, 40% on some products that were going to expire the next day or 2 days after. And it's a strategy for marketing. They've been doing that for ages. And that was like 75%. Well, okay, when it's 20% or 30%, it's good. It's still edible. But when it's 75%, it's you have a big question. Like, okay, 75%, that's quite rare. And why did they actually do that? You're thinking to yourself, like, is it actually worth 75%? And the price, yeah, it's a scam. It's a scam. But yeah, but pretty much that restaurant, that restaurant um, it was thriving a lot. But the most, the delicious one was the grasshopper. That was actually tasty. But what my other colleagues or classmates had, and they pay like $50 on it. So $50 for a plateau of sushi, which that one usually costs like $10 or something. Yeah. Well, in my country, it's like 10 euros, $10. I think it's $8 in the States and 10 euros in, yeah, it's probably that. It's like euro and dollars difference between two coins or something. It was a scam. What the funny thing is about this situation is that I've warned them many times. Many times I've warned them, dude, think logically about this. When you see 20, 30, 40, not 40, full vomit, yeah. So when you see 30, 40, or 50%, that's a green flag. But when you see 60, 75, 85. Okay, when this is on clothes, it's a must go and buy because the prices are low. But when it's on food, it's a red flag. But have they ever listened to me? No. And when I asked them, are you going to do this again? And they said, we're not coming to this shit of a restaurant ever again. And we never went to that restaurant again. But I met quite people. The tourists were actually cool people. I would have stayed more, but I want to see what was the situation with the others, with my classmates, because I came with them. They invited me, and it would have been most rude of me to just abandon them because they just pretty much cast me out with their category they were speaking about. But hey, I don't want to be a rude guy, and then they have something saying me. That point. Oh, my father. Well, I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry for that. I had to open the gate for my parents to come with the car. Hmm. Anyways, I think I'm gonna have to end it here with the ringtone. Yeah, the ringtone. I listen to 80s music, and that's my favorite one. I put that one for when my father calls. My parents, they taught me about the old music, and since then I've done my own research, and I pretty much like it. I will always return to it because they sometimes they help me calm. They keep me calm. Sometimes they inspire me with something, and it's actually good. Actually, very good. Anyways, I think I have covered why I dislike fake advertising, and I'm gonna do another live stream, possibly about. I listen to a lot of genres. I don't listen to one particular genre. I listen to all of them. So I think that's the thing. I listen to metal. I listen to 80s metal, something metallic. I say 80s at some point. But yeah, I think I cover everything why I dislike um, fake advertising. And I think I'm gonna have a live stream again next time, maybe tomorrow. What would be next time? I mean, what's the next one will be? I think I'm gonna talk about hackers. Uh, I think it's a category I really want to talk about. Hackers, they're good, they're bad. We're just gonna cover most of it. But anyways, it was really fun, and I actually, I should have done this from the first time, like doing discussions like this. I should have done it from the beginning because this is my get-go. Anyways, I am yeah, looking forward to it. You also, man, thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Anyway, this is Discussions with Buffin. You have followed why I dislike uh, fake advertising. These were my thoughts. These are my honest opinions. And have a nice day or night, wherever you are, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.